Hello, Washington students and families. I wanted to give some information about our online student testing days, which are coming up very soon. We want to get the information out so everybody understands what's happening and when their student should be at school. Washington Elementary will be offering online student testing days on April 13th, 14th, and 21st. And then on the 22nd, it will be for all fifth grade students, both in person and online. So let's talk about how that might look. On the 13th and the 14th and the 21st, in-person students will not attend school in person. They will complete learning at home on those days. Make sure that you check with your teacher to make sure you have your work that you need to complete at home. On the 22nd, all fifth grade students will need to be on campus to test that day, both in person and online. So on the 22nd, sixth graders, you get to stay home and complete your learning at home next Thursday on the 22nd. So let me give you a little bit more information. Students that are online students may arrive on campus at 7:25, anywhere between 7:25 and 7:55. So on the 14th, online students are going to take the AZM2 writing test. That is one part test. On the 15th, this Thursday, online students are going to take the AZM2 ELA test. It has two parts. Part 1 will start at 8:30, and then we'll provide sack lunches in the room at 10:30. Part 2 will start at 11 o'clock. Now, once students complete their test, they may go home so they can call their parents and get picked up. Or if you would like them to walk home, just please make sure that your teacher knows what they should be doing. We will provide breakfast and lunch within the classrooms. We are taking all the safety precautions. Students are socially distanced and they have barriers, and we also require masks at all time on campus. So we're looking out for student safety. Next week, which is next Wednesday and Thursday, again, online students will be testing on the 21st. On that day, online students will be taking the AZM2 math test. Part 1 will also start at 8:30. Sack lunches will be provided at 10:30, and then part 2 will start at 11. The 22nd looks a little bit different because only fifth grade students need to test that day. Sixth grade students will stay home. Fifth grade students will take the Arizona Science Test. Part 1 will begin at 8:30. Now, this is a shorter test because it is a field test. So because of that, we will start part 2 at 10 o'clock. Once they complete that test, online students can grab their lunch and go home. In-person students are welcome to stay all day, but it will be just fifth grade. Now, if you're an online student, you may not have been to our campus before. So let me give you some information on how you should enter the school. Now, even though Washington is a round school, we have 4 exits. One is the office, which is labeled office, but exit 2 is at the southwest, and we call it a corner, even though it's not really a corner. Now, if you are in Mrs. Milligan's class, Mr. Jordan's class, or Miss Gonzalez's class, this is the exit that you would go to, and you will see one of our paraprofessionals there, Miss Havlicek. That's her. She will take your temperature before she allows you to go into your classroom. So if you're in Mrs. Milligan's, Mr. Jordan's, or Miss Gonzalez, please go to exit 2 and look for Miss Havlicek. Now, if you are in Mrs. Powers' class, Mr. Garrett's class, or Miss Cardani's class, you're going to go to the northwest exit, exit 3. There you will see another paraprofessional, Mr. Turner, and he will take your temperature, and you will be able to enter the school through that exit. Finally, at exit 4, which is the northeast corner, we have Mrs. Mills, Mrs. Jew, Mrs. Stacy, Miss Jones, and Mrs. Ellis's class. You will look for Miss Lowry. That's Miss Lowry right there. She will take your temperature before you enter the school. Hopefully, all of this will run smoothly. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call the school at 288-8600, and we will do our best to help make sure you understand our procedures for testing day. We're looking forward to seeing students on campus, and our in-person students, don't forget, make sure you complete your work before you come back to school. Thank you. Have a good day.